Greetings, fellow humans. It's GaySarahK with Loop Hero. I don't know anything about this game. So I'll just go ahead and get started. The question is, should I skip the tutorial? I guess I won't. The stars are going out, no one notices it, and no one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there's still hope. I need to make it before it's too late. Sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed, even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there's absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible in a place without space, without time, without memories. Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with the staff up in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't do me any good, I guess. To change between adventure, traveling through the map, and planning, stop, modes, press the switch, right-click, or space. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. Space. I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall, if night still even exists without the sky, that is. Pay attention to the day progress bar at the top of the screen. Oh yay, so there's a day-night cycle. Oh crap, I missed something. Living ball of slime, quite a nuisance. They digest anything they can. Hey, I remember this creature. Maybe I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. Press anywhere to continue. Most actions are done automatically, the player can't affect them directly. Hard to fight with your bare hands. I think that's there's an undigested weapon in the remains. Equip. You have an inventory and an item slot. You know what to do. I think I remember there was a grove nearby. Are these even my memories, or do they belong to that slime? You can use cards that are left after defeating enemies to add various new objects to the map. That's what planning mode is for. Drag the card to a suitable space to remember the land. Now continue your journey. Gentle rustle of leaves, a crack of a dry branch, and a feeling of being watched. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. Living has a soul. Oh! When I hover over it to read the stuff, it's paused. Okay. I was right. Some emotional stress, a few vivid images, and a bit of adrenaline, and I'll forget it all like a bad dream. I mean, I'll remember it all like a bad... Dang it. Good thing nobody heard that. As you probably already noticed, you can get new items and cards during battle. Some items have unique features, as do most cards. By hovering over an item or card, you can inspect its properties, equip a new item, and place your new cards on the map to continue. Spear does more damage and offers 10% counter. Nobody knows who or what could be lurking inside. Its magnificent appearance gives you strength. Huh. There's a mountain over there, and a forest over there. The world's almost back. Branches and stones in my backpack are a sure sign of that. Some of your actions will yield resources that you will need later on, but not right now. That shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. I think it's time I get some rest. The game itself is a journey on a looped path. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to the camp. Either you or the fangs and claws of your enemies, of course. You can retreat almost any time, but a special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. Retreat to the camp by pressing the button. You consider returning to the cozy camp right now while you're still alive and walking. Good thing the camp is right nearby. Now's the perfect chance. Retreat, you keep all resources. Okay. You've beaten the annoying tutorial. You can start your first expedition or not, do as you wish. Click anywhere to complete the tutorial. I can't build anything because it costs wood and stone and, I don't know, iron and copper. Okay. Anyway. There's the time lich. Everything's wrong, but I remember it looks like a completely different place and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I'm the worst savior of all. Let's go do it. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I am the worst savior of all. Okay. I guess. Got some cards. Bit of the Lich's magic. Causes anything to be totally forgotten. Erases any established tiles. Erases monsters from the road. Vampire Mansion. Hungry eyes follow your every move through the holes in the roof. Adds vampires to battles on the tiles around it. Let's put that there. And let's put a rock there. Alright. Health is still doing reasonably well. Mountain. Back off, human. Vampire, where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I would be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock, only hundreds of years of emptiness and hundreds of years of hunger. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I can keep my head straight. You can help me and I will set this crumbled world right. That's right, I'm doing this not just for myself, but for everyone in the name of the greater good. So be careful for my hard work. So be grateful for my hard work and just let me bleed you dry. Yeah. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements prosper. Interesting. This won't do at all. Now they're just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently, blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures around him were imbued with the power to drain someone else's life. And passing through the camp heals 20% on entering. Wonderful. And so I can use the vampire camps to fight more vampires. I have collected a stable branch and 5 preserved pebbles. 10 pieces of pebbles from 1 preserved rock. 12 pieces of stick form. 10 pieces of pebbles form 1 preserved rock. 12 pieces of stick form a beam of stable wood. Okay. More meadows. Cemetery. Place for the dead and for some of the living occasionally. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. And a treasury. The thick walls guard all kinds of riches from thieves and previous owners. Gives a random basic resource after placing anything on an empty tile around it. Must be surrounded by empty space when you build it. Okay. And that's a rat wolf. Ration. Road lantern, a small spot of light in this grim world, reduces the maximum number of spawning enemies on the tiles around it. Road lantern effects can stack. Might as well put it there. Here's Oblivion again. Oh. Armor. That goes there. Interesting. But my current armor has regen per second, which is presumably better than vampirism. Grove. Okay, this isn't good. Alright. Well, I definitely want that. But do I want to swap over to this armor? Because it's slightly... It does improve my max HP slightly, and it gives me 16% counter instead of pure damage and regen per second. So there's another grove, and there is a meadow. Scrap metal. Survive the Lich's curse. Sometimes this is all that remains from armor or sword that you haven't looked at for a while. 13 pieces of scrap metal can form 1 bar of stable metal. Noticeable change. This is enough to turn a caterpillar into a butterfly, a seed into a sprout, or a drop of water into steam. It will turn itself into something else too if you collect enough of it. 20 changes form a complete metamorphosis. Oh! Nice discovery there. Worthless landmark in a world with no direction. 40% movement speed within its range, 20% attack speed for all units. Where did these goblins come from? They remembered themselves. Goblin must rob, no other order in the world. Okay, I think I definitely want that ring. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Much needed. Yeah. And I want to keep the armor I've got. Okay. Strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is actually not so bad, and the world's trying to restore itself. That or even the apocalypse isn't enough to get rid of some pests. Like cockroaches. Okay, I can sacrifice 1 to 3 damage in order to add 5 damage to all. I'm also going to significantly improve my defense. Meadow. Spider cocoon, a sickly bastion of 8-legged hunters, spawns a spider on an adjacent tile once a day. I'll go ahead and put that there. Another road lantern. I'll drop that there. And I can use Oblivion to get rid of that vampire mansion. Alright. I can't place mountain. Oh. Heck. Should have put it over there next to the treasury. Actually, I could use Oblivion to get rid of one of my meadows. I don't really want to do that, do I? Battlefield spawns a chest on an adjacent tile each loop. Enemies on the tiles around it become ghosts when they die. And I'm not allowed to put this anywhere near the first treasury because it has to be... the area around it has to be completely empty when it spawns in. Wait. Oh. A road lantern. And a mountain. And there is a rock and another beacon. Not really able to put this anywhere meaningful. Guess I could put it there. Goblin camp appears for every 10 mountain or rock tiles. Okay. Yeah. You keep 60% of all resources found. I can probably make another loop if I Oblivion this vampire mansion. Yeah, nah, I'll keep my damage to all. Here's another meadow. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. There's some rocks. I think I'm gonna retreat. Boy. It's a boy? I'm playing a boy? Dang it. It's Yoda! We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. We can't keep wandering in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire here and enough space for a few sleeping bags. A real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course you can stay. I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before. There's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world? I don't get what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'll be glad if you could help us, and we'll be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving the group is too dangerous. Aww. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are the few items that survived the cataclysm and don't vanish. Don't become forgotten. Take it. You might need it. Yay! More stuffs. Build? No indication of what these things do, because I'm not allowed to look at them yet. We could build a bridge! Okay. So I think that's going to require a supply depot, which will require a gymnasium and a smithy. I don't have enough stable metal. In order to make the smithy, but I think the gymnasium requires the herbalist's hut, and I don't have enough food supply to make that. But I can make a field kitchen, which unlocks the blood grove and gives plus 10% to the campfire's healing power. Put that there, I guess? Oh no. Okay, build field kitchen. I can put it in one of the yellow spots, so I'll go ahead and put it here. Foundation stone. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What, you were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special. Everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table following the tasty smell of a good stew. Okay. Upgrade or dismantle building. Of course I don't have enough resources to upgrade. So I think it's time, because I don't have enough resources to build anything else. I think it's time to go on another expedition, unless I want to change the font. Because I did notice that sometimes the font was a little hard to read. Enemies have 0 to 1. Well, wait. That says chapter 1. Aha. No? Can't. Okay. Blood Grove. Chrono Crystals. Doubles the effect of a day's passing on the tiles around it. Oh. I can, like... I see. So I definitely don't want spider cocoons. Okay, so this is somewhere between 2 and 2, somewhere between 6 and 2, somewhere between 2 and 2, and somewhere between 3 and 1. So if I get rid of the spider cocoon, probably don't need the chrono crystals. I don't really want the road lantern either. Oh wait, now I do want the road lantern. The one I don't really want is the beacon. Now, as for whether I want Oblivion, yeah, it can erase monsters from the road. So I think I'll do that. Pure damage, damage to all, regen per second, blah blah blah. Okay. Yep. Oh, these are like quick save slots. Okay. And these 3 all contain the original deck. This one contains my modified deck, which contains 1 fewer card. And the best way to win a card game? Don't have cards. So, reducing the size of your deck is usually a good thing. Alright. Let's go ahead and move that to... let's go ahead and move that to 4x. Okay, and now I've got this ring. Might as well put it on. There's a shield. Might as well grab it. Let's go ahead and place some meadows. I could get 9% vampirism over 2%, or just 2 damage to all. I think I'm gonna do that. And I can place rock. Battlefield. Spawns a chest on an adjacent tile each loop. Enemies become ghosts when they die. I'll put it there. Vampire Mansion. Mountain. Vampire Mansion. Yep. Equip that. Mountain. Couple of meadows. Road lantern. I'll put that there so that I don't get like completely ruined by vampires. There's a rock. Might as well put another rock there. Mountain. Mountain. And the cemetery spawns a skeleton every 3 days. But passing through it gives me a preserved pebble. Yep, vampire. Undead vampire has a soul. Artificial life, liquid. Okay, so now I have a cemetery. And a vampire mansion. I'll go ahead and place another cemetery there. There's another mountain. And some rocks. Alright. Yeah, I'll go ahead and replace that ring. Oh. Yeah. There's another mountain. I can put down a meadow. And I think I saw, yeah, Goblin Camp popped up. Armor? Yes. There's another rock. There's another meadow. Ouch. Might as well. Oh, that's no good. Okay, I'll start by dropping this treasury. Meadow, mountain, rock, rock. I'll just... Road lantern. Put that there. Put a mountain there. Yeah. Oh, right. I think I'll do that. Wait. No. I'll keep the current ring. Yeah. And... Ooh, a ritual sword. I think I like damage to all. That is worse than my current shield. Kind of. It does offer 15% evasion, which seems nice. That's just worse armor. That is... I guess in some ways it's about the same, but... I like regen per second. I think I'll keep it. Meadow, rock. Yep, first sword. This one is a little misleading, but it seems to provide more damage, or more defense than my current, shield, with the same damage to all. This offers more max HP, and it offers damage to all, though I do like regen per second. I think I'll replace the armor. Yeah, I'll replace that ring. I will grab... Yep, another treasury. Go ahead and put down that meadow. Ritual sword. A dirk. Yeah. No. Oh, I don't have any evasion right now. I do have 4 pure damage, 13 damage to all. 2.4 regen per second. And I could replace... Nah. Maybe if it were level 5 Dirk, but it's level 4. Ooh. That does significantly reduce my damage to all, but... Oh. Interesting. Wait. Yeah. Shield. Yep, worse than my current shield. I can put a meadow there. And I can use Oblivion on... Let's say this rock. Okay, that ring is not that great. No, it's not that great. I'll replace that with a mountain. That did not give me a bunch of cool bonus stuffs because empty treasury. A treasury without treasure, an empty shell, a sorry sight, especially for its stone guardians that have slept through their eternal watch. Yeah. So I'll put that there. Oh, a grove. I forgot about on-path stuff. Put a meadow there. Yeah. Blood Grove. Can be placed adjacent to the road near other trees. Its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% HP left. Grove. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so that's just a regular sword, but it deals more damage. Yeah. That has lower regen per second, but it has evasion. And it has lower max HP, but it has evasion. I can put a grove there. Put a meadow there. Rock there. Wait, I can just use Oblivion to just get rid of this goblin camp, can't I? Yeah, that seems like a good move. Place a meadow there. Gargoyle. Ooh. That's probably a good thing. Yeah. Oh, wow. Now that's a significant increase in damage. That is a significant increase in defense. And, yeah, I'll accept that particular trade-off. I don't know how good counter is. Might as well. We'll put a rock there to open up that treasury. Oh, and I can put down a treasury. Put that there. Mountain, mountain, rock, meadow. Blood Grove. Yes. And a rock. Regular grove. Mountain. Oh, level 10 shield. And another treasury. Let's put it there. And I can drop Blood Grove there. Yeah, I'll just put down some more vampire mansions in that specific area right there. Level 9 armor. I think I'll keep the vampirism that I've got. Yeah. Okay, I've got some meadows. Yeah. This is just the exact same armor, but with more vampirism. And I'll drop some meadows here. Sure enough, it would seem that the adding vampires to fights... Oh, no. I think I was in that specific tile, which is only governed by... Yeah. How much... I've got 15% vampirism, 52 HP per day. Yeah. Road lantern. Right. Might as well. Meadow. Yes. Ooh. Level 9 ritual sword. Good. Ooh. Yeah. Blood clot. Cemetery. Right. Rock? Rock. Another cemetery. I want to open this treasury. I know I'm already pushing on an hour-long video, but I want to open that treasury. Okay. That's good. That's bad. Oh. Yes. Do that. more meadows up there. Another grove. Another meadow. Some more mountains. Oh. Incursion. Radiates with powerful energy that devours space and time itself. It's time to face the destiny of this world. LICH's palace. It was here that the sorcerer Omicron conducted his futile experiments in an attempt to stop the heat death of the universe. Every palace increases LICH's HP and damage by 5%. Can I just... No. Okay. But I can do that. And that. And that. And that. I am definitely going to want some opportunities to heal. Meadow. Rock. I don't have any vampirism. I do have regen per second and HP per day. But I feel like it might be good to have vampirism. Oh. Oh, man. I could actually stop and try to do some calculations here in order to determine whether this is actually better than the ring that I've got or not, just in terms of how much HP I get back. Because I don't currently have a boost to attack speed. That said, boosting attack speed is probably a good thing. That would significantly reduce my damage dealt in order to roughly double my vampirism and give me regen over time. But if it, cuts my damage in half and doubles my vampirism, that's a net 0. I do like regen per second, but I'm not sure how many seconds I have left here. Okay. This is not a great situation here. I would keep 60% of the resources I found. It says take all 0 of 1. How is it possible? That's right, you didn't devour me like the rest of the world. Haven't I? You really don't think so? What are you talking about? I'm standing right in front of you. I consumed all of your reality. Its very element now rests in a separate pocket dimension. Spaces, living beings, information, even memories. They shall remain there until entropy does its work, turning everything into a uniform static mess. Along with you, of course. You're insane. So, what do we have here? I see. You found a way to interact with other pieces of your reality, organizing, combining, and merging them. But how? I don't see any exceptional talents or knowledge in you. You hardly even understand what's happening, right? I'll tell you what's happening. A pile of bones is butchering my world and thinks that it can get away with it. You're already doomed and you know it. Perhaps you're just the first in a series of systematic errors, a problem I must learn to solve. Let's not waste any time, then. I don't think you're capable of feeling regret. I'm about to change that. Let's turn the combat speed way down. And, take a look at this armor. It will increase my max HP, but remove my regen per second. Lich evades, then deals 200 damage, then takes 50. And 45. During that time... yeah. No. It doesn't matter if I swap out this armor or not, I'm gonna die. We keep 30% of all resources found. Why didn't I run? I can't take one more hit from this Lich. Vampirism, regen, or no. And this Lich can take way more hits from me. But I also don't know what happens when I lose. Do I just lose all the resources I've collected for the run, or what? I suppose in the end there's only one way to find out. Death does not favor the fallen, but it made a little exception for you. Retreat, you keep 30% of all resources found. Yes, please. I'm alive? But how? Thanks to us. A small group of us dragged you back here. It wasn't easy. How did you fight off all those monsters? They nearly killed me. It's also interesting. Many of them were vanishing right before our eyes. Some we managed to avoid. I think most of the monsters were gone before we left the camp. I think your trips are deeply connected to your memory, my friend. It all fades away as soon as you space out for long enough. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. If I pass out, then the monsters disappear. Build. I don't have enough to make a gymnasium, or an herbalist hut, or a smithy, or a refuge. So yeah. This has been the beginning of Loop Hero. Let me know if this interests you. If you're interested in seeing more content like this, or more of this game. You know, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. If you didn't, at least drop a comment. Let me know what you might like to see instead, or how I might improve, or just, you know, give the like button a hit, because it doesn't cost anything. It's, you know, helps me out, helps the channel out. Same for subscribing. And, you know, as always, take care, and I will see you next time.